The movie begins with a narration about individuals called infinites, who remember their past lives. There are two groups of infinites: believers, who aim to use their abilities to shape the future, and nihilists, who seek to end their reincarnations and use their powers for destructive purposes. In 1986, Mexico City, a believer named Heinrich Treadway is fleeing from nihilists because he has stolen their superweapon, the egg. Treadway cauterizes a stomach wound with a cigarette lighter while driving to a bridge. His allies, Abel and Leona, are also involved in the chase. He instructs Abel and Leona to look inside if he doesn't survive. As he approaches the bridge, Treadway uses his powers to jump from the bridge to a crane, while his car crashes below. Meanwhile, a truck collides with Abel and Leona's car. A mysterious figure then appears and uses a special weapon, called a dethroner, to destroy their car. Before dying, Leona tells Abel that she will find him at the beginning. Evan McCauley is a schizophrenic man with a troubled past. During a job interview at a restaurant, the manager brings up an incident from Evan's previous job where he broke a customer's arm for harassing a waitress. The manager makes it clear that Evan won't be hired, but Evan retorts that a background check doesn't reveal everything about him. Evan then goes to a drug dealer named Ronnie to get his necessary medications. He gives Ronnie a sword from Edo, Japan, but when he realizes the pills are short, Ronnie refuses to provide the rest and orders Evan to leave. Ronnie even commands his girlfriend Shauna to extend her arm to test the sword. Evan disarms Ronnie, cuts off the fingers of his gunman, takes his pills, and flees. As he runs, Evan begins to see visions from his past and eventually falls onto a car. Other infinites discover that Evan has been apprehended. He meets a man named Bathurst, who identifies Evan as Treadway. Bathurst shows Evan various weapons from what seem to be his previous lives, suggesting that Evan's memories began resurfacing around age 14, marked by the carving look inside on his chest. Bathurst threatens Evan at gunpoint until Evan starts recalling one of the weapons as a sling used during his time as a tribal warrior. Before Bathurst can make further progress, a car crashes through the wall, driven by another infinite named Nora Brightman. She rescues Evan and they evade Bathurst, though he continues to pursue them. Nora takes Evan to a hangar and reveals that he is an infinite, explaining his visions of past lives and inexplicable knowledge. She then accompanies him on a plane to the headquarters of other infinites. Meanwhile, Bathurst and his associate Shin are determined to retrieve Evan to help them find the egg and revive the nihilist mission. Evan encounters other infinites like Garrick, who reveals that the egg is a powerful weapon sought by Bathurst to disrupt the cycle of reincarnation by annihilating all life on Earth. According to a vision, the egg begins its lethal impact slowly on animal life, gaining momentum to target plants and eventually humans, leaving nothing alive. Treadway's preserved body at the facility prompts efforts to extract memories to locate the egg's whereabouts. Evan undergoes rigorous training to unlock his memories in hopes of finding it. Additionally, Evan discovers that Nora is a reincarnation of Leona, but Abel, since his dethroning, remains elusive to her search. Bathurst and Shin track down Brian Porter, an infinite assisting Nora, and subject him to torture for Evan's location. Bathurst ultimately uses the dethroner to extract Porter's consciousness, taking control. Subsequently, the team seeks assistance from an infinite known as the Artisan. Accompanied by Nora, Evan joins Kovic and Trace on a visit to the Artisan's hideout. There, the Artisan immerses Evan in a chamber filled with water, aiming to evoke memories through a near-death experience. Tragically, Evan drowns during the process and appears lifeless until the infinites manage to revive him. Remarkably, this near-death event sparks a memory. Evan recalls the night Treadway died, involving a confrontation with Bathurst over a failed delivery of the egg, concealed in Treadway's abdomen. Just as they uncover this crucial detail, Bathurst overhears and dispatches his men to attack. In the ensuing chaos, Trace loses his life, and despite Kovic's resistance, he too meets a tragic end. Bathurst subsequently assaults the Infinite's hub, seizing Treadway's body and extracting the egg, which he takes airborne. Evan and Nora launch a counterattack on Bathurst's estate. Nora confronts Shin, while Evan pursues Bathurst aboard his plane. In a dramatic showdown, Nora fatally wounds Shin, but sustains severe injuries herself. Meanwhile, Evan boards the plane using powers similar to Treadway's. He battles Bathurst as they both plummet with the egg. Evan uses the dethroner to fulfill Bathurst's wish, ensuring he can never resurrect. Evan deactivates the egg and plunges into the ocean. Elsewhere, Nora sacrifices herself amidst the dethroned infinites to allow their reincarnation. Evan's voiceover reflects on the purpose of the infinites' abilities as Nora and Abel are shown reincarnating and reuniting. In Jakarta, the artisan finds Evan's next reincarnation as a 14-year-old boy. He gives the boy's father a card and a sword, marking the start of a new journey, as the boy questions the artisan about the delay in finding him. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell so you never miss out on our future content. Be sure to check out our other recaps if you liked this one. Thank you for watching. Until next time.